This is the Black Heritage Society, and we have the honor and we're with the distinguished Jeffrey Peck, who is the great grandson of W.E.B. Du Bois. So we're here for a fundraising activity, and right now in this world today, there's budget cuts, funding being cut. So there are a lot of uncertainty going on in our world today. So today is kind of special. This is our call Tuesday, and we're excited to have you. And we're doing this fundraising so that you can help others. Can you tell us about the group that we're working with you on, sir?
Yes, the group is Mimi Yeshaland. She's had this village that she takes care of probably for like the last 15 years. And last year, when I went to take some clothing and food and materials for the kids, I had a chance to meet her through one of my classmates' sister. And she was sending stuff, so I decided I would take some things as well. And when I met her, we just kind of had a real good bond, I would say, and it was just a great visit. She met me at the airport to pick all the supplies up and clothing, and we opened up the suitcases, and she just, you know, cried, and it was I don't know, I felt really good about being involved in helping these children from the orphanage. So then she called me and she had the children in the background all just thanking me. And then she did videos with them wearing the clothes and the shoes, putting on the shoes and just writing with some of the pads and pens and crayons. And it was just an eye-opening experience how much the things that I brought meant to these children. And um, all I could say was at that point, I was thinking ahead on how can I help them going forward. So Du Bois has usually a birthday event in Ghana around February 23rd, his birthday, and then he has a passing date event around August the 27th. I happen to be going next weekend because it's the anniversary of when the actual museum was opened. And so I let her know I was coming. And then that's when she said, please don't bring any clothing or shoes or food or anything. We really need water. And
Oh, wow.
I reached out to another gentleman that I know there, and he said, yes, the region is really struggling right now with water. And he told me how, there's a couple of different ways to handle this situation. The quickest and easiest way is to purchase these bins. Uh, One is, I forget the liters. I'll have to look up what he told me liter wise, but the medium side one is like $150, and then the larger bin is like $335. He gave me the number in cities, and I just kind of did the conversion. But basically, they deliver it for that price, full of water. And then you can do one or two things. You can have somebody come out and refill it, or you can set it up to where it contains rainwater. And so most people set them up to just receive rainwater so that it kind of stays full every time it rains, it tops off. The real fix for this situation is drilling until you can get like running water from an underground spring, like a water uh, pump that they put in where you can pump water from underground up top. And she sent me a picture of that, but that's kind of a long term fix. Right now we're just trying to do what's cheapest and quickest to give them the waters that they need. So that's the circumstance at hand. And if any of you could see, these children, she brought them to the Du Bois Center about about 3 days after I arrived in town last year to bring all the supplies. And they toured and we took pictures. And so I think I have had the chance to send you some of those pictures, Miss Brewer. But it was a touching experience, but at the same time, it was I saw my dad growing up always giving things and helping people, and I had, I guess, a feeling of, now I know how it feels to help a large group of people. You know, I've helped individuals most of my life, but to just see a large group of people get the things that they need was just heartfelt.
Wow, that's beautiful. After all, many of us, that's, we're here, would say God bless us to be a blessing, and definitely to be able to help. That's truly a blessing. So we want to encourage our listening audience as well as our social media platforms to go ahead and donate monies today so that we can give you with the check come when you get back into town. I think you said either Thursday or Friday. We'll take pictures and let you go ahead and get the water supply for the orphanage. And that's in Ghana, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
A
So,
young lady named Rose Adams. I think she's class of 1981, Forest Brook. She initially was introduced to Miss Yeshalons, and she had started compiling all the stuff she wanted to send, but she just didn't have anybody she knew that was going. And mind you, it's pretty expensive to send things to Ghana, so it's cheaper for someone that's going over there to take it. So she heard I was going, and that's how I ended up being the one to take all those items. And now I go a couple of times a year. And so, you know, my sisters and a few friends and my daughters, when they have extras, they give them to me to take. And I mean, just the way that it brightens the day of the people that I give them to is an experience in itself. So all
oh,
I can say is it would really be a blessing and appreciated if you have anything that you can give that can go towards these water containers that we can supply the orphanage water with until we can figure out what it takes to get them some type of source of water from the ground, and they would really appreciate it. I will make it a point once we get everything to them to get pictures and a video, you know, of
oh,
them receiving it so that everybody can see what their money went towards. And I think that's what I do, you know, when I do ask people to help, then I make sure I let them see the results of what they've given their money for.
oh, that's beautiful. Remember, you can call 346-805-4053. This is our call Tuesday. So we're here waiting for you to call to make that donation. It can be $5, $10, $15. We are welcome to have your donation. Miss Andrea is waiting for you all to call her and make that donation. So we look forward for your call. Wow, this is remarkable, Mr. Peck. I mean, we have been doing a lot in the world today. Is really got so much going on. So, here, one second. We do appreciate you, sir. One second, please. We do appreciate you making this opportunity available for people to not just help locally, but help worldwide. So globally, this is awesome. Thank you for this opportunity. Truly, we are all, all of us are going to be blessed by participating. At this time, let's see, I think that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and get your videos that you submitted to us and show those as well. And let everyone see this is Jeffrey Peck. Yay!
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And would like for you to, we're going to be on the social media platform. So our event coordinator, he's our social media, the guru for developing our medias and platforms. He's going to be assisting us in the process. Will, give him a shout.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on, Will?
Now, but we thank y'all for tuning in and help us out the best way y'all can. Thank y'all.
So we got Miss Andrea, and we'll probably have Danielle. She'll be answering the phone. So we hope this will be a successful day, sir. And when you get back to Houston, Texas, tell us where you are right now.
I'm in Santiago, in the Dominican Republic at the moment. I came here for a dental procedure to remove some of my wisdom teeth. So now I'm just recovering, and then I'll head back there and get ready to go to Ghana to do several things. Of course, one of them is to engage in seeing if we can take care and help this orphanage with the water shortage. The other is to celebrate the opening of Dr. W.B. Du Bois's museum, which was June 22nd, 1985. So it's the 40th reunion, and it was opened by a president that passed away back in 2020. His name is President Jerry John Rawlings. His wife is still alive, so she'll be at the event. And also Kwame Nkrumah's daughter, Samia Nkrumah, will be at the event. And there'll be people from the Ghanaian government. And then I think a few days after that, I'll get to meet the new president of Ghana, President. I struggle with these names, but I think it is yeah, Obama, Obama, I think, but I'll have to look it up. I apologize. I just can't draw it out of my memory. But he's the newly elected president as of January 1st. So I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him. I met the old president. He served a couple of terms. President Ado Mahama, that's his name, President Mahama.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to that. I'm excited about that, and at the same token, to have conversations about this new museum that we're trying to build to attract people from all over the world to come see where Du Bois spent his last days and some of his work and a lot of his artifacts and books, and just learn a lot about his effect on activism, not only in the United States, but around the world, and Pan-Africanism and humanitarianism, is his effect on peace and just his love for all people. And that's something we're struggling with right now, just the love for everyone, not just those that look like us or are in a certain tax bracket or that live in a certain area or to just have our beliefs. I mean, we should love everyone, regardless of whether they see things our way or not. So, the things we see going on in the world are very unfortunate. But Du Bois just stood for respect and love and care for all mankind.
So eloquently stated, sir. We appreciate that, And the world we live in today, there is a lot of turmoil in the fact that empathy is not there. So we want to go ahead and do our part today. So we're here to help make it a success. And you have opportunity out of this world to be able to go there and experience all the legacy of your great grandfather. And just to fast forward here to the 21st century, it's just an honor for us to even be talking to you. And I know you're going to send us those pictures and the videos. I just can't wait to see them.
Yes, they'll be coming. They'll be coming.
So you'll be able to share that with us. So it's such a grand opportunity. So thank you for including us in this time. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and get ready so we can get these phone calls rolling. We want to put this video out, sir. So
Okay.
I don't think I have any more questions. I just want people to know to call 346-805-4053. We also have the office phone number. In addition, there's two numbers, 281-405-0006. And we're going to have you to chime in. You can look at the video. It'll be on shortly, so that you can see it as well, sir. We're
Great.
getting ready to get this donations. We thank you for your time and for explaining it. We're gonna go, we make sure that the pictures are there so that they can reflect the orphan. Now, I just wanted to talk about the salt pods. You said something about the salt pods. Could you explain that really fast? I think
They're like water pots are they're big containments that they deliver full of water. And I
okay.
think I sent you pictures of them, and I'll look up the sizes here that the gentleman told me they are. But there were two different sizes. One looks like more of a middle size container, and then the other is a larger one. And the
So
larger one was
is the salt pod, is that affecting the water supply? The reason why um, there is not water that's there, or it's just that because they're not able to dig and get the water? Maybe I'm a little confused with that.
okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that's what you're asking. She just said that the well that they were pulling from is no longer
Uh-huh.
producing water, and there is like a shortage in the area of water now. I didn't go into detail on why that is, but the gentleman that I called said, yeah, in that region of Ghana, they have had kind of a shortage of water, and they're evidently whatever they were tapping into, there's a restriction in pulling water from that particular underground source. So now they're looking for another source to pull from, and that's the understanding that I have. But I will ask a little more about that to give you some more detail.
Okay. All righty. Well, nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and move forward. Um, um, at this time, I think that concludes our presentation with you. And if you want to just, yeah, we'll be looking forward to your pictures, and definitely you stopping by and picking up your check and taking it up there to Ghana and expressing our love from the United States. And it travels all the way across the world. We're so appreciative. So
Yes,
thank
I
you.
can't wait, and you're so welcome. And she's supposed to be meeting me, Mrs. Mimi. She's supposed to meet me at the airport when I arrive Saturday. So I'll make sure to try to tap in and reach you all, and let her say hello and thank you.
I already know Miss Mimi. She has a common name right now. I already
Yeah,
know her.
she is.
Oh goodness.
She has a very special soul, and it's really really nice.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna get started. Thank you for your
Okay,
time, sir. We look forward to
you're
talking to
welcome.
you in person soon.
All right,
Have a great day.
you
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye bye.